It was a wild week in Washington. I was up on Capitol Hill on Wednesday. It wasn't easy getting around all the cameras that were trying to get a glimpse of Michael Cohen. What you might not have seen is there were a number of hearings about America's role in the world and how development and diplomacy advances our national security. People like Secretary Madeleine Albright, former National Security Advisor Steve Hadley, USAID Administrator Mark Green. Take a look at what they had to say.
Does the United States still need to be the global leader? Yes. For the problem, sadly, is that there's no one else. America's continued global leadership cannot be taken for granted, but isolationism and retreat do not work.
I'm really worried about providing service in conflict, post-conflict, and crisis settings. That is the single most important challenge.
I've seen the benefits of these programs firsthand and can tell you that they are some of the most cost-effective ways of advancing our interests around the world. I ask you to continue to protect essential funding for diplomacy, development, and democracy.
But what you might not have seen is 100 members of our coalition join me in meeting nearly every freshman member of the House and Senate. We talked to them about how America's global leadership advances our interests, the importance of development and diplomacy to our national security. Now, 2 weeks from now, the administration is going to present their budget. Unfortunately, it's going to likely include a dangerous and dramatic cut once again to the international affairs budget. Programs like the State Department, USAID, Peace Corps. But what's also going to happen, and this is what we heard on the Hill this week, is a bipartisan rejection of those dangerous cuts. Take a look at this week's Global Gab to see the details of not only what we heard, but what we're going to expect in the weeks to come.